Sturgeon S.H.A.M.E.D for Brexit bashing as social media uses call for Trump-style Twitter ban. Nicola Sturgeon has launched on another anti-Brexit Twitter rant, prompting calls for the SNP leader to be banned from Twitter like US President Donald Trump was last week. Brexiteers have called on the social media giant to suspend Ms. Sturgeon's account after Mr. Trump was permanently banned on Friday after he allegedly breached the website's rules. It happened on Sunday, when the Scottish First Minister retweeted a threat from James Withers, the CEO of Scotland Food and Drink, claiming the first week of Brexit had been bad. Mr. Withers wrote, "More messages from food exporters who are finding the door to the EU is now shut. Haulage firms won't take their loads, bureaucratic, IT systems failing. A multi-billion-pound trade system is being tested for the first time, in real time. And it's going wrong. Brexit, week 1 was bad. Week 2 will be worse. UK government's dismissal of the request from us, and most main business orgs, for a grace period was a critical mistake. By this time next week, pressure to revisit that will be even greater. Emergency financial aid may also be necessary." Ms. Sturgeon shared the thread with her followers, claiming it reflected the devastating impact of Britain's departure from the European Union. She wrote, "This thread from @ScottFoodJames on the real and devastating impact of Brexit on our food exporters is essential reading." Brexiteers responded to Ms. Sturgeon's remarks with calls for her to be banned from Twitter. One user said, "I really think Twitter should do the same with you as they have Donald Trump." One user replied, "I'll second that." Another person added, "It's always an essential read when the narrative agrees with your ranting." Other users suggested the First Minister should review her coronavirus lockdown guidelines instead of discussing Brexit. One commenter said, "Can we focus on, and rectify, the real and devastating effect school closures will have on children and families? There is no requirement for councils to provide online teaching. How many parents, mainly mothers, will have to choose between their income and teaching their child?" Ms. Sturgeon has also been facing calls on the social media platform to resign.